Mystic Channel. I'm Hougan Chris. I hope everybody's well. Ivy Bobo. This is Thursday. Dambala, Freda, all the White Laws Sacred Day. Today I'm gonna do. We're still going back to cards, okay? But today we're gonna do the club suit. But what I'm gonna do is, because I've noticed some of the videos are a little long, I want to cut them shorter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of cards, one video, and then I'll go to another set of cards in another video. That's why it's very important if you subscribe to the channel, so you can know to keep up with me as to what I'm doing, what I'm showing you, especially if you're learning this as well. And also, make comments, show me comments, tell me if you like it, tell me if you don't like it. That's the only way I'm going to know what to work on, what not to work on. It's you guys' feedback and stuff like that. We're going to talk about the club suit. And the club suit, its element is fire. Its season is summer. Okay? It's the suit of movement, business, careers, stuff like that. And also fire signs, okay? You got your Leos, your Sagittarius, your Aries. That's where they fall in place with, okay? So I'm not sure if you remember the last video that I did on hearts. And we talked about the aces, how the ace is the beginning of everything. Well, the aces, it was the beginning of a new home, or its location was considered a home. Now, so the ace would be considered a new project, okay? A new enterprise, something starting off new with a company or sort. This is not going to be at the home unless, let's say for instance, the ace of heart and the ace of club fell together. Then we will know that the business is at home, or this person has some type of knowledge of a business and a home situation at the same time. So once we get to that part where we start talking about what happens when you connect the different suits together, you'll get a better understanding. So, like I've always written before, I always tell you I go to my notes so you know exactly where I'm coming from, okay? So, like I said before, always write everything down. Don't ever do anything without writing it down. I don't care how good you are at it. Because sometimes in the moment, just like what just happened, you could just be like, wait a minute, what just happened? You could lose it. So don't think that you know it too much, that you could just say you don't need to do notes. Okay? Because here I got wealth, prosperity, and unexpected money. You see what I'm saying? So that opens that door to that. So always make a list and always have a refresher, so that when you're showing somebody else, you can show them correctly. Okay? So prosperity, new beginnings, financial stability, things are looking good right now. Okay? Now your twos. Remember what I told you about twos. There's two people involved, or it's some type of cooperation. A business partner, or something where it collaborates, and it includes to be two things or two people. Okay, the good side of this, okay, is there's a business relationship going on, okay, and it's going great. You have a great partner in the cooperation. Business is good. It took two of you guys, or it just took a lot of people, because sometimes it could be more than one, but it took the two people to get it together to make it work. Then if it's the other way around, there's a disagreement, okay? There's going to be battling involved. It could be over the business. Now here goes another thing where I'm going to say, when you mix up, if the hearts pop up and you got this card and it's on this side, the reverse side, you're going to be able to see too as well that there's disagreements, arguments going on about finances. You see what I'm saying? And also the movement. There's movements going on. So you know that the 2 is starting their activities. There's things that's being done about it. Okay? Cooperation and conflicts. Cooperation, the good side. Conflicts on the other side. Disagreements. Now, the third card is marriage proposal. Okay? This is where, once again, like I told you in the hearts video, where 2 people added an extra one. Well, this time they added a wedding. The 2 people added the wedding. But the 3 of the clubs, okay, let me let you know exactly what I got for this one, okay? A home, okay, happiness, successful marriage. I agree. Okay, but to one thing is I have to see a combo to see what's making it successful. That's what I want you to understand too. In the beginning, you could know your meanings, know them. But it's when they come together, it starts to make sense. So, successful marriage and adding more to it with the wealth. Okay? Now, if it's on the other side, the marriage is getting stale. Okay? Something is causing it, okay, to be wrong. And that's when the spade comes in and the combo comes up for us to know what caused that. But in order right now for me to do that, I would have to be talking about combos. So for right now, let's just talk about wealth, its happiness, and a successful marriage. Okay? Now, 4 is, like I said, the suit of clubs talks about moving, progression, growing, things like that. 4 is the building, the bank, an office. It can be an automobile. It could be the train. Anything that is required some type of movement. It could be you going to the bank to go get some money, especially if it falls around diamonds and stuff like that. You're going to know what 4 this is. If the 4 comes around spades and stuff like that, it can tell you where is there the problem. If it's the car that's wrong, or if it is it the money that was spent on whatever it is that you got went bad. Okay? Also, this could be the karma as well too. Changes for the worse. Okay? Now let's go. We started at the beginning with the ace. Okay? We're alone now. We got together. We made 2. Then we get together. We made 3. What did we add? Bills. Okay? Or in that extra car, or we built the house. Okay? So now here we get 4. And we starting to have issues now. Okay? The honeymoon is getting ready to be over. Okay? We starting to have issues. Changes for the worse. Okay? Now, myself, when I say changes for the worse, I have to see spades around there. I'm going to have to see what made this marriage change, or what it is that added the problems with this 4. But if I see the 4 alone and stuff like that, and it's coming around like other clubs, this is the bank. This is a building. This is also, it could be a function, okay? A meeting with the corporate office, the big people, okay? It's something that includes some type of office setting, okay? So, like I said, once again, keep in mind, write this down, write what you get from this, because it's gonna get harder. It's not gonna get easier, because remember, we're doing numerology here as well. If you know your numerology, you're gonna know these steps. There's a secret to everything in knowing what they mean. That's how you know when somebody knows their cards. Is when they know their meanings, they know their combos, they know their numerology. Because you can get a reading with the cards and just focus on the numbers. Not what they mean, just the numbers, and it will tell you exactly what's going on. Because you have to know it. It comes in the cards. Okay, 5. Achievements again. Okay? Let's say now we crossed that hurdle. Okay? The drama's gone. We getting lots of success again. Okay? Let's say, for instance, now we made some new friends. Okay? From that big meeting, we were able to make some improvements now towards the situation that we were dealing with. Because remember, changes for the worse. But now we have the meeting, the corporations like that, and now we get into a little luck now. Because we know that 5 has to do with activity. Okay? So be prepared that also you can meet somebody new. Okay? It's also the new, cycle. That new time when it's, okay, things are going great, okay? But it could also mean as well that what happened with the 4 didn't get better. If they put an ending to it. That's all it is. It's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. But it just makes it easier when you have a combo. Okay? 6. Okay? Remember when I said the 6 of heart means somebody helping you out without you wanting it? It's almost going to be the same thing, except this time it's financial aid and success. Okay? So that means that you got what you needed from the other person in the heart suit, which was the emotional side. And that encouraged you, and it made you to be able to have success now. Because you needed that boost. Without that boost, you weren't able to move on to grow. So now you're getting better. And you're making better, wise decisions. Okay? 7 as well. This is good luck in a business. Okay? Success, whatever it is that you're achieving in the business. Because remember, we're talking about movement. Notice how I keep saying, remember what you were doing. I'm moving. You're walking towards it. Your activity about it. Okay? So 7 is good luck on your business. Says more to come. But then, don't get cocky. Be careful, because it also means a loss of money, or start to be concerned that you are losing money. A lot of people, what they do sometimes is they get too happy and they start saying, let me go get that new car, or I'm going on the other side of the town to go live, or I'm going to do that. Not yet. Not yet. You can't do that yet. So that's what I'm saying. You have to wait, or you're going to end up back with having those cards, the upside downs and the spades and stuff like that. I want you to also remember, when I say spades all the time in a bad way, it's not necessarily bad cards. Sometimes those spades can also show us that there's an end of something that we needed to put an end to it. Addiction, unhealthy relationships, all those different things. Spades are good sometimes. Okay, all depends how you put it. M'te bezwen di tout haïtien yo bonsoir, aïe bobo, jodi a, mardi, jeudi, mercredi, m'ba konnen, m'bliye. Anyway, m'ta montre moun yo kat yo, et c'est nan trèf lesan nou te rive, m'te fè li tout en anglais. Vous comprenez? Parce que plus moun connaît à regarder ça, c'est moun qui parle anglais. Mais moi, me dis nous bonsoir quand même, qui me da souhaité nous, que nous comprenions ça m'a dit, ça m'a fait. Mais à bien temps, c'est dans créole m'a fait cacho carrément. Don't worry, carrément m'a fait. So nous tout haïtien kembe là, depuis nous subscribe notre channel là, n'a joindre ni. Trust me, not me. Okay, so we're going to wrap things up. Once again, like I said, please ask me any questions. I hope you guys had your pens and your papers out, you wrote. And what you need to do is start making sense of it. Watch this video more than 1 time, 2 times. Watch it until you get it to see, how did he say that? Why did he say that? Or that's not what I was taught. That's how I did mine. That's how I did it. I went searching. I didn't just go off of just one thing. I was taught by one person, and then I ventured out. That's what I want you guys to do. It's like getting a second opinion from a doctor. Don't stop there. Keep going. The more reading you do, the better you're going to get. Okay? I wish everybody well out there. Okay? And I hope everyone who watches continues to subscribe and give me a like or dislike if you didn't like the video. Tell me how you feel about the video. So that next video I do, I'll say so-and-so recommended that I do this or that. All this is new. Okay? We all beginners to certain things. Okay? To me, I'm not unfamiliar with being in front of the camera, but I'm not familiar with being in front of the camera teaching spiritual things, especially coming from the voodoo background. But I'm going to go ahead and go. And everybody have a good night and wish you all luck. Subscribe, give me a like, and see you soon. Bye.